evening all, and welcome to the YMCA Virtual Wellness Center. My name is Chuck. Thanks for joining for yoga, breath, and meditation. So good to see you all with the YMCA Anthony Bowen branch up on W Street. Hope to be seeing some of you guys soon in person. We're going to broadcast live on Thursday nights at 6:30. So starting this coming Thursday, we'll be 6:30 p.m. broadcasting live from the studio at the branch, which is very exciting. This will be my second class that I've taught since March. So please join us Thursday night at 6:30. And I think for the studio, it's very limited as far as signing up. So if you're interested, I'd love to have you join. Just make sure you go to the YMCA website and do register for the class in advance. If you have any questions, just contact the front desk and they can point you in the right direction. Okay? But for us, yoga, breath, and meditation this evening. Still coming to you from the beach. I'm so happy to be with you guys. I moved inside this evening. I thought our experiment went well on Sunday morning. It's a little warmer, a little sunnier, so I moved here so you don't have quite the background, but I think it'll be a very, very good class. So thanks for joining, and again, here we are, yoga, breath, and meditation. So the few things that I always remind you of, right? When we first get started, look around you, make sure you have enough room, make sure there's not a lot of things close by. I have more room here than I have at home. It's kind of nice having all this space. It's a rental here. And also make sure you listen to your body first and listen to me second, right? You always want to make sure you're doing something that feels right for you. If you're with me on Sunday morning, and it's also on the YMCA Virtual Wellness website, we did 3 versions of sun salutations. So it's a little more active than usual. So check that video out. You can also check it out on my YouTube, and you can find it by just going to Choga in YouTube. Search for that and you'll find these videos there as well. As we work together, make sure that you drink some water. Always got my water close by, and enjoy it, right? So some important things about why and how. Now I have a little internet hiccup, so hopefully this is not going to be an issue for us tonight. So from the YMCA, your membership really matters, and your continued membership and support helps not just bring us the virtual yoga and the in-class yoga, but so many things to the community, including distributing free produce, provide emergency child care, supporting blood drives with the Red Cross, helping seniors stay fit, connected, healthy, providing youth and families in need of critical services, and lastly, coordinating volunteers. So to learn more and to continue to support the YMCA efforts, please visit ymcadc.org. All right, so with all that said, let's get started with yoga, breath, and meditation. Let's come to a comfortable seated position, tall spine, chest high and open. Roll your shoulders up and back and down a few times, settle in. Bring the shoulders back to the center and stop with a big inhale. Take an exhale and drop the chin down to the chest. A few gentle neck rolls this evening. If you don't like neck rolls, keep the chin parallel to the floor and just go side to side with the chin down toward the chest. And let's do our neck rolls. Inhale, chin out to the right, up and back. Exhaling out and down to the left. Be kind, make sure that neck roll feels good. You can go side to side with the chin parallel to the floor, or even skip this. But just one more time around, kind of unlocking and loosening up. Next time the chin comes down to the chest, stop. Inhale, raise the head up. Exhale, roll the shoulders up and back and down. Another big breath. And then inhale, exhale, chin down to the chest, out to the left side. Inhale, out to the left, up and back. Exhaling out and down to the right. Just continue that gentle neck roll with the breath. Breathe, or keep the chin parallel to the floor and go side to side. But after the third one, as you come around and down with the chin to the chest, stop. And inhale, raise the head up. Exhale, roll the shoulders up and back and down one more time. And then we're in mudra, index and thumb together, palms up to receive energy, palms down to be more grounded. I'm often palms down. I need to be more grounded. Let's close our eyes and focus on the breathing. Inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. As you inhale, the belly rises, and as you exhale, the belly falls. Our diaphragmatic breath, our resting breath. And with every inhalation, feel yourself breathing in energy and positivity. And every exhalation, breathe out tension, tiredness. Let it all go. And during our time together, be here. The best way to be fully present is to have that breath moving and to be aware of the body moving with the breath. And anytime we pause, rather than letting the mind wander away, behind closed eyes, simply resting your gaze upward and centered, resting your gaze up to that center space between the eyebrows. Take a few breaths. And as we're breathing and focusing upward and centered, let's set an intention for our practice. All these things we do together in yoga are tools. Tools to make our minds, body, spirits better, brighter. So in your mind's eye, set an intention, a little dedication for your practice, big or small. Know what it is, and know we shall return to it at the end of class. So, with all that said, let's stay here. Let's stay now. Let's stay together. Let's open the eyes and bring hands to prayer. You ready to breathe? Easy stuff. Inhale, prayer hands up. Exhale, float them out and down to the sides. Hands back to prayer. Inhale up. Exhale out and down to the sides. Hands back to prayer. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale out and down to the sides. Hands back to prayer. To each and every one of you, a hearty namaste. And thanks for joining this evening. Let's continue to breathe. Arms go forward, sit even taller. Inhale, open wide, look up, lift up. Reach the fingertips to the sky. And then exhale, let it go. Inhale, open up, look up, reaching up. And exhale, let it go. One more time. Inhale, open up, look up, reaching up. And exhale, let it go. And again, prayer hands, another hearty namaste to you all. All right, you ready to work? Let's roll down on our back. Thumbs up, give me a heart, let me know you can hear me. Let me know that we're working. Little signal sometime giving me a pause message. I'm not sure, I'm inside tonight. I should have stronger Wi-Fi and not less. But give me a thumbs up, a heart, let me know that you're there. Let me know that this is working as we roll down onto our backs. Bring your knees and your chest, hands on the knees. And let's rock it out side to side. And thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Rock it out, rock it out. Wake up the back, wake up the body. Give yourself a little love. It should feel good. Rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. And then slowly come on back to the center and stop. Gently squeeze the knees in, arms out to the side in T. If you don't have room for T, goddess or cactus pose, 90-degree bend at the elbow. And then with a breath, inhale, exhale, both knees over and down to the right elbow. Closer to the elbow, the bigger the twist. Further away, a little lighter. And then looking up, or if you're comfortable, turning the head, looking out to the left side. Close your eyes in the spinal twist. Breathe, relax. Breathe, let. And release the pose by inhaling head to center, exhale, belly tight. Inhale, knees to the middle, and exhale, both knees over and down to the left elbow. Either looking up or turning the head, looking out to the right side. Close your eyes. Breathe, relax. Breathe, let go. And continue. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, belly tight. Inhale, knees to the middle. Reach up with both hands. Catch a hold of the knees. Squeeze them in one more time. And lastly, arms out to the side in T. Or if you're tight on space, goddess or cactus pose. With a breath, belly tucked in. Head in the center. Let's breathe. Inhale, exhale, knees over and down to the right side and touch. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. One more. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale the knees back to center and stop. Reach up with both hands, catch a hold of the knees and squeeze them in. Give yourself a big breath. All right, and let's continue. Let's stretch out the body. Inhale, stretch the legs up and out. Soles the feet to the sky. Tailbone down, belly tucked. Elongate the back of the neck so the chin points comfortably toward the chest. Double leg stretches this evening. Both hands holding the right leg. Free the left leg. Inhale, exhale. Lower the left leg down to the mat. I'll scoot up a little. Try to bring those right toes to the nose. Reach up and out through that right heel. Then flex the left foot. Reach out to the other end of the room through the left heel so those hamstrings are stretching. You're ready. Let's continue. Inhale, raise the head up, nose to the knee. Climb up, climb up, climb up. Toes to the nose, heels to the sky. Breathe, it should feel good. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. And we do 2 slightly shorter ones. So one more time. Inhale, come on up, nose to the knee, climb up, climb up, climb up, toes to the nose, heel to the sky. Breathe, stretch it out. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down, bend in the right knee. Debbie, I don't know if you're watching, but ankle rotations because of you. Big toes drawing circles in one direction, round and round. Ankle rotations round and round in one direction. And then slow them down and start those ankle rotations with the big toe drawing circles in the opposite direction. Just loosening up the foot, loosening up the ankle. Another breath. Bring that foot back to the center and stop. Inhale, stretch the right leg up and out. Straighten it one more time. You can support the right leg with the right hand. Maybe you have a strap, or maybe you can reach the big toe. Left arm out to the side in T, or goddess or cactus pose. Let's open the right hip. Inhale, exhale, right leg out and down to the right side. Left buttock remains on the mat, and when you're as low as you can go, draw those right toes a ½ inch more to the wall behind you. Breathe. Belly tight, release, inhale, right leg back up to center. One more time, inhale, exhale, right leg out and down. Toes reach back, left buttock on the mat. Breathe and open up that right hip. And release, inhale, right leg back up to center. Reach up with both hands, straighten the leg. Arms out to the side in T or goddess pose. Cactus pose, that 90-degree bend. Exhale, right foot over, down and up to the left side. And let it sink low. As long as the head's okay, turn the head, look out to the right side. Belly tucked, right foot sinking low, and lastly, try to draw those toes a little closer to the fingers on the left hand or maybe the left elbow. Feel that twist. Stretch out, breathe. And let's release it. Inhale, head to center, exhale, belly tight. Inhale, right leg back up. And finally, bend in the knee, right knee into the chest. Left hand on the knee, right hand on the ankle. Knee to the chest, heel to buttock. Press that thigh in on your belly. As long as you're not with child, belly's okay. Inhale, raise the head up, nose the knee, and squeeze. Blood pressure. We're wringing out all those internal organs. Squeeze in. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. One more time. Inhale, come on up. Nose to the knee. And squeeze. Hold and squeeze. Press it in. And inhale, exhale. Arms alongside the body as you inhale. Raise the right leg back up. Sole the right foot to the sky. Tighten the belly. Lead with the heel. Lower the right leg down to the floor in front of you. When you're down, relax, release. Big inhale. Bigger exhale. Another breath. Very nice. Let's keep going. Feet and legs together. Arms by your side, palms down. Inhale, exhale. Press the small of the back down to the mat. Inhale, raise both legs up again. Every time you carefully lift the legs, you make your back stronger. And this time, both hands holding the left leg, free the right leg. And inhale, exhale, lower the right leg down to the mat. Use your strap. You can use a towel around the foot or simply hold on. With a breath, let's start working this side. Inhale, raise the head up, nose to the left knee. Climb up, climb up, climb up. Toes to the nose, heel to the sky. Don't forget about the right leg. Reach out through that right heel. Keep that hamstring stretching. Breathing. Inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. I've always liked doing 2 slightly shorter ones. Just feels better. So one more time. Inhale, come on up. Nose to the knee. Climb up, climb up, climb up. Toes to the nose, heel to the sky. You guys who know me, sometimes I can't talk. I don't know. Talk too fast probably. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. Bend in the knee. Give the knee a little breather. But let's do ankle rotations. Big left toe going round and round in one direction, loosening up the ankle. Should feel good. Loosen it up, slow it down, and now take that big toe on the left foot in the opposite direction. Round and round you go. Loosen up the foot. Ankle rotation. Should feel good. I think because I've been barefoot and in flip-flops a lot, I don't have any cracking noises this evening. That's a good sign. Bring that foot back to the center and stop. Continuing. Inhale, left leg up and out. Stretch it up. Support the leg. Hold the toe or use your strap or towel. Right arm out to the side in T. Glue that right buttock down. Inhale, exhale, left leg out and down, just as far as it wants to go. Right buttock on the mat, breathing when you're as low toes. Draw those left toes a little more to the wall behind you. Take a breath. Inhale, bring that left leg back up to center. One more time. Inhale, exhale, left leg out and down. Left toes reaching back to the wall behind you. Right buttock on the mat. Open that left hip. And release. Inhale, left leg back up to center. Reach up with both hands. Straighten the left leg. Stretch it out one more time. And then arms out to the side in T or goddess or cactus pose. With a breath, inhale, exhale, left foot over, down, and up toward the right hand. Maybe work those toes toward the fingers on the right hand. Work to straighten both legs. Tighten the belly. And then head looking up, or maybe in the opposite direction, out toward the left hand. And then take a few breaths. Breathe, relax. Breathe, let go. Breathe, relax. And let's get ready to release it. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, belly tight. Inhale, left leg up. Right hand on the knee, left hand on the ankle. Keep that thigh on top of the belly so you can squeeze. Inhale, raise the head up, nose to the left knee. Give a good squeeze. Breathe. Bring it all out good on the inside. Inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. One more time. Inhale, come on up. Nose to the knee. Squeeze and breathe. Breathe and squeeze. And inhale, exhale, lower the head back down. Lastly, with your arms alongside the body, inhale, raise that left leg up. Tighten the belly, lean with the heel, and lower the left leg down to the floor in front of you. And when you're down, relax, release. Big inhale, bigger exhale. Another big breath. Smooth and easy. I hope so. It's supposed to be. Let's bring those knees into the chest. Hands on the knees one more time. Rock a little side to side. Rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. And then slowly come on back to the center and stop. You can roll to the side and slowly push your way up to sitting pose. Or as long as you're okay, fingers behind the knees, rock your way on up. All right. How we doing? Everybody okay? Happy Thursday. I'm still at the beach. I'm kind of liking this. I'm still able to be with you guys and at the same time be at the beach. Best of all worlds. So thanks for joining. I'm going to do one thing here because my little internet button keeps lighting up like it's a little bit slow. Let me turn off my Wi-Fi on my iPad so we don't have too many devices pulling on the internet. So we have a house rental and there's 4 of us here, and between 4 of us I think we have 7 devices on the Wi-Fi. Isn't that ridiculous? So no wonder the Wi-Fi can be a little slow. All right, let's come on over. Let's get busy again. Back to table pose. Fingers spread wide, hands under the shoulders, knees and feet hip width apart. And then with a breath, inhale, exhale, drop the butt back and down to the heels. Press the mat away with the palms. See if you get your butt cheeks to touch the heels, the forehead to touch the mat. Stretch it out and breathe. And come on with a breath and inhale, rise back up. Cat-cow. Belly down, eyes up, concave spine. Belly in, rounding the spine up and out, convex spine. Or you can do the long one with me. I'm going to start with the long one. Right arm forward, left leg back. You ready? 4 of them. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. Elbow and knee together, chin to the chest, belly tight. Inhale, concave spine. You can have all 4 on the mat also. Exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, concave spine. Exhale, convex spine. Let's do one more. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. Hand down, knee down. Everybody, inhale, exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Press the mat away with the palms. Again, wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. And inhale, come on and rise back up to table pose. All right, let's do the other side. I'm gonna stretch out. Let's take that right arm and left leg, do the side you didn't do the last time. Left arm, right leg for me. Yes. Inhale, eyes up, bring it closed. Inhale, stretch it out, lift it up. Lift up the toes. Exhale, bring it closed. Inhale, eyes up, belly down. Exhale, bring it closed. One more. Inhale, concave spine. Exhale, convex spine. Hand down, knee down. Everybody. Inhale, exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Again, wiggle the fingers, make a fist, roll the wrists around, give the hands a little love. Take a breath and come on. Inhale, rise back up to table. We're going to come up to standing pose to make sure you have enough room. Separate the feet, tuck the toes under. Let's jackknife into down dog. And in down dog, let's walk the dog. Bend one knee while pressing the other heel back and down. Walk it out, stretch it out, make it feel good. Move around a little, but ultimately bring yourself back to a static or holding down dog. Gazing to the knees, grow the spine long and tall, engage the abdominals. One time inhale, lift up on the tiptoes, tailbone high to the sky. Exhale, heels back and down, head and chest back and down. Breathe. And finish it by walking the hands back to meet the feet. Drop the head down low, tighten the belly, inhale, slowly roll your way on up to standing pose. Once you're up, roll your shoulders up and back. And come on out to the front of the mat. Feet together, belly in. Elbows in, palms slightly forward, chest high. Close your eyes. Breathe. Tadasana, mountain pose, resting and breathing. Take a moment, breathe, find your feet. Breathe and be grounded through your feet. Scan up to the legs, the torso, find the body. Breathe, be balanced in body. And lastly, scan on up through the neck, the head to the crown of the head. Look on the inside of the head, find the mind. And breathe and be centered in mind. Grounded, balanced, centered. Things we're trying to achieve in our yoga practice. So if you weren't with me on Sunday, we did 3 versions of sun salutations. And if you've been in my live classes, you know I always use them to warm up. So this really smooth, easy one, I think is good any time of day. I call it my Surya Namaskar or sun salutation flavor 1. I like this. And because it's yoga, breath, and meditation, this is enough as we continue to warm up. So, Surya Namaskar, flavor 1. Feet together. Elbows in, palms slightly forward, chest high and open. Close your eyes. All of the movements are with the breath. It's smooth, it's easy. So, with the eyes open, sweep the arms forward, palms facing. Inhale, rise up. Tilt back, chest to the sky. Exhale, fingers up. Forward out to the wall in front of you, flat back. Drop the hands down to the outsides of the feet. Down, head to knee. Inhale, belly tight, rise halfway up. Belly tight, flat back. Exhale, down, head to knee. You can lunge the right foot back or walk back into down dog. And then with a breath, inhale the knees down, flatten the feet. Exhale, butt back and down to the heels. Stretch it out. Inhale, back to table. Separate the feet. Tuck the toes under. Jackknife down dog. You could lunge the right foot forward or just simply walk the feet out to the front of the mat. Down, head to knee. Palms facing. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Rise up. Exhale up. Prayer hands, heart center. Arms down, inhale. Exhale. All right. Starting prayer hands. Funky internet tonight. And inhale. This is round 2. Up and back. Or if you're still going, keep going. Exhale, down, head to knee. Inhale, rise halfway up, flat back, belly tight. Exhale, down, head to knee. Walk the left foot back or lunge back to down dog. And then inhale the knees down. Exhale the butt back and down to the heels. Inhale, back to table. Separate the feet, tuck the toes under, jackknife down dog. Lunge the left foot or simply walk forward all the way out to the front of the mat. Down, head to knee, belly tight, inhale, rise up. Tilt back, exhale up. Prayer hands, heart center. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale up and back. Exhale up. Forward, down, head to knee. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, belly tight. Exhale, down, head to knee. Lunge or walk back, down dog. Inhale the knees down. Exhale the butt back and down. Separate the feet, tuck the toes under, jackknife down dog. Lunge or walk the right foot forward, out to the front of the mat. Down, head to knee. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Rise up, tilt back, exhale up. Prayer hands, heart center. Arms down, inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, sweep the arms forward. Up and back, exhale up. Forward, down, head to knee. Inhale, rise halfway up, flat back. Exhale, down, head to knee. Lunge or walk back. Down dog we go. And lastly, inhale the knees down. Exhale the butt back and down to the heels. Inhale back to table. Separate the feet, tuck the toes under, jackknife down dog. Lunge or walk forward, feet to the front of the mat. Down, head to knee. Belly tight, inhale, rise up. Tilt back, exhale up. Prayer hands, heart center. Inhale, exhale. All right, good work everyone. So, give me a thumbs up or a heart. Let me know you're still with me. Let me know that this is working out okay tonight. And again, so good to be here with you. I'll mention it a couple of times, but at the Anthony Bowen YMCA, I'm going to be back starting next Thursday at 6:30. So if you want to come into the live class, make sure you register online, but we'll be broadcasting that live. I think I inhaled a dust bunny. We'll be broadcasting that live. So make sure you join me 6:30 next Thursday. All right, you ready? So I know a lot of you like our standing balances. So now we're going to work on eagle pose, Garudasana. It's fun, feels good, and there's layers, right? Because we're all not the same. We all can't do everything, myself included. So with Garudasana or eagle pose, you can add these layers and decide how much you want. But first, the arms and the shoulders. Separate the feet. We're just working the arms. So inhale, open wide. And as you exhale, bring the right elbow on top. Turn the palms so they face one another. See if you can wrap the thumb around the wrist. Hello, I'm not sure which side to put them on. All right, should be a nice stretch across the shoulders, through the upper arms. It should feel good. Oh, this is a good way to turn. With this pose, to get the little bit of extra stretch, inhale, lift the elbows up a ½ inch. Exhale, lower them down. Tighten the belly, fold from the waistline, and inhale, exhale. Our eagle is very graceful. It bows forward and down, and the lower you go, the nicer that stretch should feel across the back and shoulders. Tighten the belly, breathe, and we'll go low to the floor when we actually do the whole pose. But your goal is to feel a stretch and to maintain the balance. To release the pose, belly tight, inhale, rise up, and fly your way out of the pose. Lower the arms down. Big inhale, bigger exhale. The legs next, the balance. Separate the feet a little. So in this first round, right elbows on top, we're going to put the left knee on top. This is just the legs only. Or if you're a pro, you can put it all together. We're going to do one more time when we put it all together. But for now, focus is on the legs. You might do it prayer hands or some balance. But when you're ready, go ahead and press your right foot down, tighten your belly. Drishti, that spot on the wall or floor that doesn't move, it helps you concentrate and focus. Carefully, pick up the left leg, cross it over the right. If you were made with slightly longer legs, maybe you can wrap that heel, that foot, the left foot around the right leg. That's the way the pose is really intended to work. For me, I just cross it over above the knee. Just let that foot dangle out to the side. And then your goal with this, if you want to come down, is to tighten the belly and start to sit back and down. So ultimately, when you add all of this together, we're going to get a crouching eagle that's going to bow down. Right now, we're just doing the balance, holding and breathing. I'm on a Berber carpeted floor, a little more challenging to balance. Hold as long as you can. And when we finish the pose, we inhale, rise up and fly. our way out of the pose. Shake out the legs, sway a little. Okay, we'll put it all together on the last one. Right elbow on top, left knee on top. Hold as long as you want, go as low as you want. Right foot presses down, arms. And let's see if we can put it all together from the beginning. Inhale, exhale, right elbow on top, left knee on top, catch a hold. Fingers rise up, elbows rise up. Exhale, we slowly start to sit back and down. Sitting back and down, lowering, getting as low as you want. And then once you get low, maybe you can release that right arm down, let the eagle bow. Nice stretch through the shoulders. Great one leg balance, balancing on that right leg. Breathe, stay as long as you want. Use your drishti. But I always say a semi-graceful exit before you lose it. So when you've had enough, belly tight, inhale, rise up and fly your way out of the pose. And shake it out. I don't know what kind of floors you have at home, but I'm not used to practicing on a carpeted floor. This is a Berber carpet here in this room. Makes a difference, it really does. Shake them out, or that's what I'm going to blame it on tonight anyway. Feel good? You like eagle pose, Garvandasana? I hope so. Going to do it on the other side. You know what's happening now. Arms first, inhale, open up. Exhale, left elbow on top, let the palms face. If you catch a hold, thumb and hand around the wrist. Breathing and holding, feeling that nice stretch through the shoulders, the upper arms. First, just with the arms. Inhale, elbows and fingers reach up. Exhale, elbows down. Belly tight, inhale, exhale. Let's have our eagle gracefully come forward and down. And you can go as low as you want. Let the palms shine forward. Let the fingertips reach down to the floor. The lower you go, the nicer that stretches across the shoulders and the back. Holding and breathing to release the pose, belly tight. Inhale, rise up and fly your way out of the pose. Roll the shoulders up and back. Take a big breath. Left elbow on top, right knee on top. Just the practice round. Focus on the legs. Whatever you need, arms, prayer hands, how do you balance this? Drishti, find it on the floor wall in front of you. Focus in there. Press the left foot down. Arms to a place where you can get started. Picking up your right leg, crossing it over the left. If you're lucky enough to be able to wrap those toes, good for you. I have never been able to do that. I bring that leg above the knee. And whatever you need to find the balance. Inhale, exhale. Begin to sit back and down. Practicing just for the balance. Sitting back and down, balancing on the left leg, using your drishti to help maintain the balance, holding and breathing. Good. And like we've done before, to exit, inhale, rise up and fly your way out of the pose. Shake out the legs. Ready to put it all together. Okay, separate the feet a little. All right. Let's go. Open up. And let's do it. Inhale, exhale. Right leg on top, left elbow on top, or do the sides you didn't do the last time. Put it all together. Slowly begin to sink your butt back and down. Slowly back and down. Coming as low as you want to go, maintaining the balance on that left leg. Once you're there, get low, and maybe your eagle can bow a little more, reaching down toward the floor, maintaining the balance, and staying just as long as you can without losing the pose. Semi-graceful exit, inhale, rise up, and fly your way out of the pose. Good work. Good work. Do we like eagle pose? Garvandasana? All right, awesome. Hope so. Good work, everyone. Let's get ready and roll down onto your back. As you roll on your back, bring your knees and your chest, hands on your knees. One more time. Rock it out, rock it out, rock it out. Make it feel good. Little massage for the back And then slowly bring the knees back to center and stop. Bring the soles of the feet together. Drop the sides of the feet down to the mat. Let the knees drop out to the side. Open the hips. You can rest the arms out to the side, or if you want to feel a little more open, gently sweep the arms up and back behind you. Maybe reaching to the elbows. The goal. Let the hips be open. Let that chest be open. Close your eyes and rest your gaze upward and centered, and take a few breaths. Inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. Give the body a moment to feel light, open, and energized. And start to let the minds clear out so the mind can feel relaxed. All right. With a breath, inhale, exhale, sweep the arms down alongside the body. Inhale, knees together. Exhale, knees into the chest, hands on the knees. Rock it out side to side. And come on back to the center and stop. Plant the feet down on the mat. And make the feet slightly less than hip width apart. Back the heels up toward the buttocks. Little bit of bridge pose. Taking it slow. Arms alongside the body, palms down. Let's just simply inhale, lift up the tailbone, chin toward the chest, keep the head centered on this one, and begin to roll the back off the mat. One down, press the arms down, lift the hips up. We haven't done this one for a little while, but this is our dynamic bridge pose. Often we're holding the pose. This one, incorporate the arms. Press the feet down, the arms down, lift the hips higher. And here's how we move with this one. Oh yeah, if the knees need to go anywhere, let them flare inward. Don't let them flare outward. Arms, inhale, rise all the way up and back until the tops of the hands rest on the floor behind you. Keep those hips high. Inhale, fingers up. Exhale, arms down alongside the body. Press the arms down, the feet down, lift the hips up. Inhale, arms up and back one more time. All the way up and back. On the last one, as you inhale, lift up the arms. As they start to lower down, roll the back down, lower the arms down, and end the tailbone in the hands touching the mat simultaneously. Big inhale, bigger exhale. Another breath. Dynamic bridge. So we're going to put it all together from the very beginning, but let's go slowly with the breath. Make sure your feet are good. Adjust as you need to. And the hips and the arms move. Inhale, lift the arms and the hips all the way up and back. Make the breath last as long as the movement. Keep the hips high. Exhale, lower the arms slowly down alongside the body. One more breath, all the way up and back. Exhale, fingers to the sky. Lower the back down, lower the arms down, and the hands, the tailbone, and the breath simultaneously. Big inhale, bigger exhale. It's a nice one. Let's do it one more time. And we're going to really slow it down. You can go slower than I do. Slow it down. Make the movement last as long as the breath last as long as the movement. Last one, dynamic bridge. Press the feet down. Inhale, lift tailbone and arms. Inhaling all the way up and back. Keep the hips high. Exhaling, lowering the arms only down to the mat. Inhale, arms all the way up and back. And exhale, rolling the back down, lowering the arms down, ending breath, hands and tailbone, all at the same time. Exhale, another big breath. Very nice, guys. Bring the knees into the chest, hands on the knees. Rock it out a little side to side. Come on back to the center and stop. Roll to the side and push up to sitting. Or rock up to sitting pose. Take your time and spin on around. And stretch out the legs. I need to check the time. I need to get a drink. All right, time goes quickly, especially at the beach. You would think it would slow down, but it just feels like the day disappears. I do get out, I do my yoga in the morning, I try to see the sunrise every day, I have lunch, I go for a bike ride. It's pretty sweet. I'm gonna miss it next week. But again, thanks to the YMCA and our virtual wellness center, I can still be with you guys on Thursday night, and I kind of love that. All right, stretch out the legs. Lift and tilt, lift and tilt. Bring your butt cheeks a little bit behind you. Be on the front side of the sits bones. If you have a towel or a strap, you can toss it around the legs. All we're going to do one time is inhale, rise up, fingers to the sky, belly tight, exhale all the way forward and down. Catch a hold, legs, towel or strap, feet and toes. If you want a classic pose, take that index and thumb around the big toe. Draw the toes toward the nose. And let's start working. Hollow out the belly. Gently roll the belly up and back, create some space. And hold on where you are. Inhale, grow that spine long and tall. Exhale, gently roll the belly down, the chest down, and gently draw those toes toward you. And stretching out those hamstrings. By the time you get those toes back to the nose, you're nice and stretched out. Let's go again. Inhale, nose up. Exhale, belly tight. Rolling down just a little more, belly down, chest down. You can let the chin, nose, forehead come down, but don't strain to get the head down. Let the chest be the lowest part, and with the chest being the lowest, great. Just don't strain. Hold here and breathe. Hold and breathe. Sink into the pose. This is our last asana. All of the forward stretches is the last asana. It's a really great pose. Energetically, physically pointing you inwards. Sink your way down, holding and breathing. Continuing to draw the toes to the nose and hollowing the belly. One more breath. And anything we've done together this evening that you like, hopefully there's something. You could take it, practice it on your own, hold it longer, do more repetitions. But for now, let's release. Inhale, stretch the arms forward, palms facing. And rise up. Exhale, float the arms out and down to the sides. Rest the hands on the thighs. Big inhale. Bigger exhale. Another big breath. Awesome. Good work, everyone. Let's roll back down. One last time. Onto the mat. Knees into the chest. Hands on the knees. Rock it out side to side. Rock. Come on back to the center and stop. Arms out to the side in T. Closing the way we started. Inhale, exhale, both knees over down to the right elbow. Turn the head and look left. Close your eyes. Breathe, relax. Breathe, relax. And now let's release the pose. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, belly tight. Inhale, knees to the middle. And exhale, both knees over down to the left elbow. Turn the head in the opposite direction of the knees. And close your eyes. Breathe, relax. Breathe, relax. Finishing the way we started. And release. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, belly tight. Inhale, knees to the middle. Lastly, with your arms alongside the body. Inhale, raise both legs up and out. Soles the feet to the sky. Tighten the belly. Lead with the heels. Slowly lower the legs down to the floor in front of you. And when you're down, relax and release. Feet and legs apart, arms away from the body, palms up and breathe. Big inhale, bigger exhale. Another big breath. Good work, everyone. You remaining on the mat. You resting and continuing to lie on your back. You resting in Shavasana. You also hear me call it Ananda pose, blissful pose. You resting and breathing. You taking, with the asanas complete, it's now time to allow the body, the physical body, to rest as we move into our nidra, our relaxation. It feels good and it's super easy to do. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. Let's get ready to relax. Make sure you're comfortable. Make sure you're feeling good where you are. Make sure everything feels comfortable. And now, As we begin our nidra while you're resting on your back, gather up all your focus and attention and bring it down to feet and toes. Bring it down to the feet and toes, observing the feet, the toes, the skin, the muscle, down to the bone, down to the very center of the bone. And as you deeply observe your feet, say to yourself, my feet are relaxing. My feet are relaxing. Breathe deeply into the feet and feel your feet relaxing. Feel your feet letting go. Move your focus from the feet to the ankles, to the calves, the shins, the knees, the thighs, the hips. This time deeply observing your legs, say to yourself, my legs are relaxing. My legs are relaxing. Breathe deeply into the legs. Feel the legs relaxing. Feel the legs letting go. And move your focus up to the torso. Moving to the torso, starting on the back side, observing buttocks, lower waistline, lower back. Scanning up the sides, mid-back, shoulder blades, neck and shoulders. Tell it to relax. Tell it all to let go. And move your focus back around to the front side and scan from the hips into the pelvic area, across the abdominals, up the sides, across the belly, up across the chest, again to the neck and shoulders. And include your arms to mentally scan from the shoulders down the arms to the elbows down to the hands and fingers. So this time, deeply observing your body, say to yourself, my body is relaxing. My body is relaxing. Breathe deeply into your body and feel your body relaxing. Feel your body letting go. And to finish this nice, easy nidra, this nice, easy relaxation, we lastly scan up the neck and throat. Scan up to the mouth and tongue. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your lips. Scanning out to the cheeks. Relax the cheeks, warm and soft. Observe the eyes and deeply relax the eyes. Allow the eyes to feel like they're sinking back into the skull. Relax the nose. Relax the ears. Relax the temples, the forehead. And lastly, up across the crown of the head and down the back of the head and neck. So this time, deeply observing your entire being, say to yourself and really feel it. Say to yourself, I am relaxing. I am relaxing. Breathe deeply into your entire being and deeply relax, deeply let go. And so you can observe and enjoy this feeling of relaxation while you're resting. Move your gaze, move your focus upward to the space between the eyebrows. And as you, behind closed eyes, look upward and centered, imagine and see that space, light and luminous. Breathe and sink in and let go. Enjoy a moment or two, resting and breathing. Resting and breathing, allowing the bodies to feel light, open, and energized, allowing the minds to feel lightened, cleared, refreshed. So I know it feels good resting in our nidra, but we have a little more work to do. So let's get ready to breathe. Breathe, find your fingers and toes and gently move them. Breathe, find your hands and feet and move them. Breathe, find your arms and legs and move them. And with a breath, breathe. And when you're ready, stretch the arms up and out. Stretch out the legs, fingertips to the wall behind you, toes to the wall in front of you. Get long, stretch out. And then roll over to your side. Give yourself a sweet little pause on your side. And slowly push your way up to Sitting pose. Take your time. Coming up to sitting pose. And roll your shoulders up and back and down. And come to your mudra. Tall spine, chest high and open. Index and thumb together, palms up or palms down. Close your eyes and let's focus on the breathing. First, our diaphragmatic breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. Inhaling, belly rising, exhaling, belly falling. And now, our pranayama is moving to our pranayama to a slightly more focused breath. We now change it up a little bit, go a little deeper, because our breathing is often shallow. So we're going to make the breath stronger by inhaling through the 3 sections, belly, chest, upper chest. So as you inhale, let the belly rise, the chest, the upper chest, fill up with air. And as you exhale, imagine emptying upper chest, chest, and belly, even pulling the belly button in a little at the end of the exhalation. Move slowly, sip the air in and fill up slowly. And equally slowly exhale and let the air out and down. Like a valve is half open. As you inhale, the air comes in slowly, almost sipping it in, filling belly, chest, upper chest. And again with the valve half open, as you exhale, emptying upper chest, chest, and belly. Follow that 3-part yogic breath a few times more. Let it sink you in. Pranayama is going to be that simple tonight. Focusing on your 3-part yogic breath. Filling belly, chest, upper chest. Emptying upper chest, chest, and belly, but slow it down. Slow the breathing down. And allow your body to become even lighter. Allow the mind to clear even more. Follow the breath. Slow it down. And as you do, one more time, rest your gaze, your focus upward and centered, up to that space between the eyebrows. Using your creative mind, seeing that space behind closed eyes. Light, bright, and luminous. Allow all of your focus now to be upward and centered. Through the practice of the asanas, the yoga postures, through our nidra, our relaxation, the pranayama, the breath, we're able to bring this concentration even sharper, even more focused, so the next step, meditation, is a little easier. With all the focus upward and centered, imagine and see light. Return to your gentle diaphragmatic breath. The breath can still be long and slow. Simply inhaling, belly rising, exhaling, belly falling. And imagining behind closed eyes, upward and centered, seeing, feeling, and being light. Sink your way into this light and energy. Hold yourself there. Use your creative mind to see and be light. Breathe as we take a moment or two more in our meditation. Try not to let the mind wander away. All you're doing is breathing and resting your focus and gaze upward and centered, behind closed eyes, imagining, creating, seeing, being light. Sink your way into this space. And it's here in this quiet center where you come to the very beginning of meditation. Many ways to get here. The system of yoga, just one way. Many reasons to come here. But I think the easiest and simplest reason for coming to meditation is to simply feel better, lighter. You do it all yourself, you do it all naturally, and it creates a little undercurrent of this calmness, of this little yoga groove. The yoga groove is a great groove to have. Times can be complicated. Things around us we have no control of. The only thing that we can control is what happens on the inside. And the system of yoga is one way to help control it. And as we get ready to close, let's breathe a little more deeply and find your fingers and move them. Find your hands, your feet, arms, shoulders, head, neck, move. Make sure everything still works. And slowly bring hands to prayer, prayer hands to heart center, rest the thumbs on the breastbone. If you set an intention at the beginning of class, call it back. See your intention in your mind's eye, know what it is, and see your intention fulfilled and satisfied in every way. See it, feel it, be it. Wrap it up in your lighted energy. And so much going on around us, so many things. So let's gather up some of our lighted energy, some of our goodness from the inside, get a big ball of it. If you want to be super creative, you can open up your palms of the light, the energy, your fulfilled intention, your goodness. Hold it in the palms of your hands. And as we close with one big breath, let's inhale, look up, reach prayer hands high to the sky. Now you open up your hands, send out your light, your energy to people who need it near and far. Send out your fulfilled intention to every corner of the universe. And lastly, bring hands to prayer. Say to each and every one of you, a hearty namaste. Thank you guys for joining. So good to be with you one more time here at the beach. And please like the video, give it a thumbs up, give it a heart. Please like the site, ymcadc.org. Continue to support the YMCA. If you're in Old Town, see us Sunday night, 5 o'clock. If you're in DC, see you live. Make sure you register at the Wise website this coming Thursday night at 6:30, or see you in that same class here online at the Virtual Wellness Center. Thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you soon. Be safe, and I hope you have a great evening. And a few more days here at the beach. So, yeah, and then back to work on Monday, but it's been great. So be well, be safe, and again, thank you all so much. Have a great evening. Bye now. Thank you.